and I'm calling the police.
Please do.
You try to hit me with your car? Where are you gonna go now, huh? I'll stand here all night. I'll stand here all night. Can you please call the police? Yeah. Wow, you're so brave. You're so tough. What are you gonna do? You gonna hit the car behind you?
Bye-bye.
I don't think so.
Hey! You don't hit my car!
Yeah, they do. Karens do whatever they want, whenever they want, including damage your property and stand in the middle of traffic when people have somewhere to go. They get out of their cars and they act, well, a fool. This is road rage and destruction of property, okay? And you'll have to clarify the law for us, Ray, but they just are like these, I would picture, I've never encountered a zombie, but isn't that what zombies do? They just come out of nowhere and you're like, that's a zombie. In this case, with blonde hair, okay, and an ill-fitted t-shirt. They are everywhere and they just won't stop trying to attack us with their mouths and these fists of fury. It's very intense.
Yeah, I mean, obviously we don't know what led up to this moment. And again, I always try to say everybody has bad days, and I think we should give people a lot of grace. But the Karens have been getting grace for a long time, so we just gotta start calling them out. In this scenario, you know, we talk a lot about how Karens, it's the FCC friendly version of this, mess around and find out.
I love it.
They mess around and they find out. We have Karens begging for something, someone to do something. And in some cases, that person is they're gonna respond. And, you know, of course, never okay to hit somebody with your car. It's also never okay to, you know, wrongfully imprison that person, refuse to let them leave, you know, essentially taking possession of their property as though it's your own, trying to destroy it, you know. And, you know, maybe that person in the car, that wasn't the case in this video, but let's say in a different universe, they're also having a bad day and they've just had it and they press the gas while you're begging them to hit you with their car. They did what you asked. You know, and it happens too often. We see road rage too often. Someone I went to college with, someone cut him off. He pulled up to the light, started yelling at them. They pulled out a gun and shot him through the neck. He's paralyzed for forever now. And we all have to just tell ourselves, you know what? Let's not do this today. Whatever happened, it's not worth it, especially in this country where you never know who has a gun. But Karens seem to be incapable of saying that, incapable of reflecting, incapable of asking themselves, is what I'm doing worth it? But I do just want to lastly point out that we see a lot of videos like this where the Karen is claiming this person doesn't belong in the neighborhood. She's never seen them in the neighborhood before. I don't know what most of the people in my neighborhood look like. I know my neighbors. I'd be able to recognize my neighbors, but I'm not the arbiter of who is and who is not allowed in my neighborhood, and neither is Karen here.
Yeah.
So
and I'm going to tell you. No, you're right. Go ahead, Ray. Did I cut you off? I didn't mean to.
No, it's okay. I was just going to say they appoint themselves to this position of checking people's papers.
You're the head of the HOA, Karen. And by the way, there's no HOA. You haven't paid dues either. And frankly, it's ironic because the only people I do recall, I mind my own business, okay? Even when there's this one friendly, he's a good looking guy too. His little dog comes on my yard. I don't care. My daughter and I say, hey, look, let's go out. There he is again. Such a cute little dog, a little bulldog. He just wants us to pet him. And so I interact. I'll remember that neighbor. But the other ones I remember are Karens who won't mind their own business, who ask me things like, do you live here? Why? Do you? I don't know why you're even asking me that. It's disgraceful. And they've got to be dealt with some kind of way.